actually featured in 2 readings this weekend, which is really extraordinary and wonderful. Please welcome the young, talented Brandon Buska.
I'm Brandon. I wrote Alice. This is the first 30 pages of a feature length that I wrote. It's taken like 9 months to get to this point. And I'll introduce my actors. Julie Montoya will be playing Samantha. Leslie Stone will be playing Stephanie. Dana Daniels will be playing Rita. And now also the mother, Carol. Marie Spada will be playing Alice, the lead role. John Johnson will be playing the father. And then Simon Dooley will be playing the waiter as well as Taylor.
And your narrator?
And my narrator is Yvonne Mariolaki, who has the most reading to do tonight. So good luck to her. And yeah, hopefully you like it.
Okay, welcome to the premiere of Alice.
Fade in, interior dressing room, day. Alice, late teens, early 20s, is in a white robe with heavy makeup and hair very big. She is a blonde with dark roots that are showing heavily. She's a pretty girl, above average pretty, but more humble pretty, and the heavy makeup does not suit her face. She has obvious wear and tear, including a few bruises that are covered up by a robe, and one on her face that she is covering up with makeup. She's applying her makeup and looks at herself in a large dressing room mirror that takes up the whole wall. It is very bright in the room. She takes a deep breath and she begins to talk to herself in the mirror.
For as long as I can remember, all that I ever wanted to be was an actress.
Scenes intercut with old home videos of Alice as a young girl acting for the camera, acting in a play, bowing at the end of the play, putting on a play in her garage. Progression of acting from young age, baby with sunglasses, to around early high school, middle school age. Not yet old enough to be a fully developed adult.
My entire life has built up to becoming a star. As a child, I had an innate desire to perform and be loved. I would watch countless movies and love the actors on screen and just think how it must feel to be loved the way I love them. Not just by one person, but by people everywhere. Being recorded on film allowed them to have their performances viewed all around the world and be loved for eternity. I knew that one day I would be able to feel this love. I have been performing my whole life and getting a little taste of stardom, but not today. Today, I will know that feeling.
Long pause as she finishes applying makeup, putting on lipstick, and blowing a kiss to the mirror.
Today, I am a star.
She self-assuredly gives herself one more look, makes sure her robe is on snugly, and walks out the door confidently, when, as she closes the door, there is a glimpse of what is going on in the room she is walking to. It has movie cameras, a crew, a bed, and people in small amounts of clothing. We see Alice as she is about to disrobe. Fade out, fade in, interior, high school auditorium, day. Alice, the same Alice as before, but with sandy blonde hair and looking much more fresh and youthful, stands at the podium in front of the entire high school graduating class of around 100 to 200 students with their parents. She has a bright smile on her face.
Hello, my fellow graduating classmates of 2010. I am standing before you because it is graduation day and I am your valedictorian. Although it may be true that I am graduating as head of our class, I do not believe that you, my peers, and I are any different. We have all gone through the same 13 years of schooling and we will all have the same opportunities to achieve greatness. If we work hard enough, we can achieve anything we set our mind to. There is no reason why any one of us cannot become a doctor, a lawyer, a dentist, or even a movie star.
The crowd and Alice chuckle.
Exactly. Do not let anyone tell you you can't. If you have the desire, the drive, and the talent, you can achieve anything. And remember, you can do all of this by being exactly who you are. Be the best you that you can be. No one can do it better. Stand by who you are and what you believe in. No one can change you without your permission. If you can follow this, everything else should fall into place. Thank you.
The crowd cheers and Alice smiles and mouths thank you as she walks off stage to a standing ovation. Interior, dining room, evening. Alice and her family, father, stern-looking, wrinkled, brown hair with mustache, in his 50s, and mother, Carol, small framed, slight soft wrinkles, soft face, blonde hair, in her late 40s to early 50s, are sitting down to dinner. The table is large, but not too grandiose, though there is a distance between each person. Alice is framed in the middle. The table is set with nice silverware. The meal is nothing too fancy, something obviously homemade. It's a very rural, upper-class arrangement. It is quiet. All are focusing on eating. Alice looks like she has something on her mind.
Dinner was very good tonight, Carol. Alice, didn't your mother make a nice dinner?
Yes, Dad. Mom, it's really good.
Why, thank you. It's just a meatloaf I heated up. It's nothing much.
The parents go back to eating, and Alice sits there, antsy and uncomfortable. She then blurts out what is on her mind.
I want to become an actress.
What?
I said I want to become an actress. I want to move to Hollywood and become a movie star.
There is a pause as both parents stare at Alice.
Now, honey, I know you really like doing your school plays, but I thought we agreed that you were going to Duke and become a dentist like your father and I.
Alice begins to get a slight attitude, but tries to remain calm. She increasingly gets more upset as she continues. The last line, however, is delivered calmly and self-assuredly.
No, you decided I'd do that. You made it seem like you were planning your own future, and I didn't even have a say. I don't want to become a dentist. This is what I want. I want to act in movies.
Don't be silly, Alice. An actress is not a real profession.
What are you talking about? Actors make millions of dollars a year.
Well, yeah, maybe 1 out of every million. The other 999,000 and whatever. What about them?
I'm not going to be one of those. I didn't even...
No daughter of mine is going to be some big-o floozy actress.
You don't even know what you're talking about. Being an actress does not make you some kind of a slut. I want to act. I want to perform on screen where millions of people will watch me and fall in love with me. There is no better feeling.
You don't need all that to be happy. You can make plenty of people happy being a dentist. You can have great joy from doing this. It's a great life. I'm happy waking up every morning doing it.
Maybe, but it's not the life I want. It's not my life. This is what I want.
Well, good luck paying your bills. Hollywood is an expensive town, and if you think I'm paying for one single dime, you are out of your mind.
But Daddy, you said you would help me out when I graduated high school.
Yeah, I did say that. I said I'd pay for your school housing and tuition. I didn't say I'd pay for you to make a fool out of yourself and this family.
That is unfair. You set aside money for me to use after I graduated. I should be able to choose how I want to spend it. It's been put aside since I was born. That is my money.
It's money your mother and I made, which makes it our money. We, out of the goodness of our hearts, will pay for your college, which is a lot more than other parents do. But we will not spend our hard-earned money for you to go play pretend and think you're better than us. No. If you want that money, you have to put it to college, so you can go get a real job. Now, that's all I'm going to say on that matter. If you're stupid enough, which I don't think you are, don't even bother coming back to this house. You will not be welcome.
Father pushes himself away from the table and storms off into another room. Alice sits there staring ahead, not at her mother. There is water in her eyes, but she refuses to let the tears fall out. Carol attempts to console her.
Now, Alice, why don't you at least go to college? Maybe after a few semesters you'll find something else you want to do. You're too smart and have too much potential to throw it away on such a meaningless career. So, what do you say? How about you give college a shot? Maybe you'll find out that you like being a dentist.
Alice still sits staring directly ahead with the same expression on her face. She turned towards her mother very slowly and